Pico Mountain was the location for the 11th Annual United States Association for Blind Athletes Winter Festival. Vermont Adaptive partnered with USABA for the event, which hosted roughly 35 visually impaired blind athletes for an afternoon on the slopes. PEGTV's Ashley Nelson stopped by to check out all the action and great work Vermont Adaptive is doing.
USABA, they run also a weekend like this out in Colorado out west. And then we guide folks who are blind and visually impaired all the time. So while this is a really great camaraderie of a group of people that come together for the weekend, and we have a banquet tonight, and there's a lot of different activities, anybody with a visual impairment can come and ski with us. Snowboard, cross-country ski, snowshoe, and then in the summer, bike and hike and kayak and all that stuff. All of our guides and instructors are trained for people with a visual impairment, so anybody can come and recreate with us anytime they want.
We talked to a Vermont Adaptive guide who's been volunteering with the organization for 7 years about his time as a guide and what he enjoys most about this weekend.
I have this is my 7th season working with Vermont Adaptive. It's a marvelous program. I got involved because I was skiing with my grandson here, and I saw all these people coming down with bibs or people in sit skis and stuff like that. And I went over and I made a comment to one of the guys and said, geez, I've been watching you guys. I really like what you do. And he turned around and gave me a half grin. He says, kind of like this. He said, we're always looking for volunteers. So I volunteered the next year. I found that it's a great program. The people that we get to work with are marvelous. And the volunteers are, what a great bunch of people. So it's really a fun thing.
Timothy Jones, a New Jersey resident, has been recreating with Vermont Adaptive for roughly 8 years and has come back to this winter festival year after year.
It's a great weekend. And Vermont Adaptive is probably the best organization on the planet. It really gives people a sense of ability to do more than what they think they can do. And it gives yourself like an inner strength of just being able to do more than walk around with a blind guy stick. We're skiing like everybody else.
And Timothy isn't the only familiar face among the crowd.
There are definitely a lot of people who return. They know what the weekend's all about, and they really look forward to it every year. We have some new faces this year too, but there's definitely a bunch of people who have been here many years. We have a couple of veterans that are here, and they've come before as well, so it's a good group.
Tim has always believed that everyone is equal regardless of their ability, but he decided that just wasn't enough and decided to put those beliefs into action.
I used to be one of the people who says, well, all people are the same regardless of what disability they may have, whatever. But that was all just talk. Now that I'm working with people with disabilities, and I've had an opportunity to learn from them as well as help teach them, I realize that we are all one. We have different talents, different abilities, but I think that this is really great.
As well as this weekend being a great opportunity for athletes with visual impairments to get out on the slopes, it's also a great opportunity to make new friends.
We have lifelong friends that we've met up here that are mostly all local Rutland guys. One of them works for Vermont Adaptive, Mac Janney. It's great, lifelong friendships.
I think being out on the mountain in general just is good vibes, and people enjoy being with their friends or with their family members. Some people are here with family, and just having fun outside and knowing that you're in a safe environment. You've got the guides and instructors to really get you down the mountain in a great way, and then you're with your friends doing what you love to do. So it's a really good place to be.
To learn more about Vermont Adaptive and how you can get involved, head to the website listed on your screen.